So, you know why? I'm watching the baseball games last night. First of all, I still think the Mets are better than the Dodgers, and I think they're going to win Game 5, and I don't think home field means squat in that series. I think the Mets are better than the Dodgers. I think they have a better bullpen. I think they have probably a better manager. I think they have more quality bats. I think the Mets beat the Dodgers. I don't think the game being played in Los Angeles means anything in baseball, but I want to start with the Cubs. I want to start with this. Is that I have always, and I don't even know why this is. I mean, we all like what we like, right? And if you listen to the show, I love sports, obviously, love my family, but I like business. And I've always read the Wall Street Journal as much as the sports page. I'm fascinated by the infrastructure of business, broadcasting business. I've always taken the broadcasting part of my business, the business part, as much as I've done sports. I just like it. And one of the things I always look for is sustainability. I get offered things all the time. Would you like to be an investor in this? I don't do nightclubs. I don't do sports bars. Even the most popular nightclubs last like 18 months. Somebody's doing blow in the bathroom. Feds come in, break it up. No thanks. I like sustainable. I never bought into Krispy Kreme. Starbucks I bought into. Starbucks has great real estate, a legally addictive product, and coffee's good for you. Say it out loud. Location, addictive, healthy. That's a pretty good product. Krispy Kremes, we're going to sell you sugar balloons. That's not going to last. Hummers, remember Hummers? Oh, yeah. 4 miles a gallon. Can't park it anywhere. And it's a truck that doesn't haul anything. I'm going to go with Mercedes, BMW. BMW, great handling, excellent service, never flashy. When I look at the Cubs, and that's when I look at sports, I see sustainable. That's why I always like the St. Louis Cardinals. If you look at what the Cubs are doing, you can see their plan. Patient, size. They want big pitchers. Everybody in that staff is 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". They want power hitters. They want power pitchers. They want kids with character. You can watch them play. You can see their vision. Like, that's sustainable. One of the things I've always liked about the New England Patriots, they don't need Calvin Johnson or Julio Jones to be a leading passing team. Those are transcendent talents. You're not going to get a Julio Jones but once in your entire franchise. They don't make guys like Calvin Johnson. They just don't fly off a conveyor belt. But you can get Danny Woodhead, Danny Amendola, Wes Welker. Good hands, good routes, quick, not super fast. There are quick guys everywhere. New England's offense, beyond Brady, is sustainable. Running backs who don't fumble and can pass block, and receivers who are quick and can catch the ball in the slot. Those guys, they're all over the MAC conference. Forget the SEC. If you have to, the Yankees for years, it wasn't, to me, I never liked, we're going to overpay for the biggest free agents. A, you get abused by agents. Second, sometimes there are no great free agents on the market. You know who makes it further than the Yankees on average last 10 years? The St. Louis Cardinals. We go regional, size, power, never overpay. When I look at the Cubs, Theo Epstein talked about this last night after beating the Cardinals. They're the first time in the history of the franchise they've won a playoff series at home, which is just incredible. Talked about this team and this vision.
Our scouts, our player development guys, we came together behind a common vision, bringing in young talent, guys not only with tremendous talent, but tremendous character. And we've known for a few years this was percolating in the minor leagues. Then Joe and the staff and this year's team took that great vibe, took it to another level. Our young guys came and they just performed right away.
Yeah, I mean, it's oxygen bars, really, Hummers, the Atkins diet. America fell in love with the Atkins diet. Say it out loud. Have a T-bone for breakfast. Healthy grain bread, bad for you. Come on. Yes, you can lose weight quickly if everything is pork and bacon. I'd like grain rice, more steak. Yes, you can lose weight. That's not a healthy diet. The Atkins diet suddenly took people who were overweight, and they were lecturing all of us who have lived on grains and vegetables and fruit. The heavy-set guy who was afraid to take his shirt off at a pool was now lecturing all of us on nutrition. It's not sustainable for a lifetime to eat that way. Hummers, you can't park them anywhere. They get 9 miles a gallon at best. When you look at the Cubs and you look at the Cardinals and you look at the Spurs, you know, in the NBA, like the Lakers right now, you know why the Lakers aren't sustainable? Because their whole theory is stars want to play for us. Well, sometimes stars are in contracts with other teams. You may get a couple stars who don't want to play in Los Angeles. That's not really sustainable. What the Spurs do, excellent overseas scouting, that's sustainable. So when I see the Cubs, this doesn't feel like a flash in the pan. Theo's smart. Madden's smart. They're young. They've got big, strong kids. They're patient. Those are all sustainable factors, and I could not be happier. Now, some of this is selfish. I'm not going to lie. This network, and people sometimes say, oh, you just want that team to do well for your network. Well, yeah, are you a pharmaceutical sales rep? Don't you want better products? Yes, FS1 is growing. We have the World Series. I'd love to see the Cubs get into it. It would be unbelievable. It would be transformative for this network. Yes. But I think the part I respect about the Cubs and Theo is his game plan and his vision. He has one.